dudes! Welcome to another episode of the Bullshit Show. I'm Dad. That's Nathan. Anchor Baby's taking a nap because she had an adventure today. We'll tell you about that later. This is a special I'm Not Dead Yet episode of the Bullshit Show. Yeah, I know. It's been a shitty fucking week. Today's Monday, May 23rd. I'll tell you the significance of that date in just a little while. A week ago, Sunday, the 15th, I think it was.
Yeah. It was Grandpa's birthday.
Yeah, my dad's birthday, ironically. I had another heart attack. I don't know how else to say it. I mean, it's pretty obvious. I think you all know by now. It hurt. I had quite an adventure. They tried to do surgery on Monday, but basically I was in too bad a shape they couldn't do it. So I had to wait until Wednesday for them to do surgery, which went as well as it could have gone. Basically the old ticker is shot. They did what they could do, but now I pretty much have to give up masturbation. So, but it was interesting. There were some hot nurses and some fantastic drugs. Started out with morphine, then I graduated to Dudez, which is a synthetic morphine, which is better than morphine. It's a lot like fentanyl. I tell you, I mean, it's just like when they push it on that syringe into your IV and the Dudez hits your system, it's just like this incredible wave of nice comes over you. It's awesome. The only problem with IVs is they leave marks. These are my... Here we go.
I'll zoom.
I can see it. No, don't zoom. These are my bruises from my IVs. There's some back here too. I've got some on this hand.
Oh, hey, dudes.
Nathan. I show you the bruise on my crotch, but he says I can't. Since I don't wear pants.
Due to YouTube guidelines.
Yeah. Since I don't wear pants doing the show, you'd see my dick, and I guess that's a no-no. And since I have an incision on my crotch, I can't wear underwear yet. So I really am pantless. I mean, I always do the show with no pants, but
Continue. Okay.
anyways, but yes, it was an adventure. I appreciate all the good comments. Sorry I concerned all of you, but
Then fuck you to all the ones that didn't.
yeah, fuck you that said I should die. Because I'm a fucking fat autistic bastard. But fuck you guys. But everybody else, you guys are cool. So, and the best part about it all, I got a new cup. These hospital cups they give you. I have a collection of like a dozen of them I've gotten over the years. But this is new. It's got the styrofoam on it, so it keeps my ice from melting. Pure vodka, folks. May 23rd. Why is that significant? 33 years ago today. May 23rd, 1983. I went to the opening day of Return of the Jedi at the Holiday One Theater in Fort Wayne, Indiana. Saw it twice. Then, that evening, right after the movie, I went to Noble Romans and had Monster Pizza, which was like my favorite food at the time. And then that evening, I was at home and I got a call from this chick who, well, I'll tell you the whole story some other time, but suffice to say, she was warm for my form, and I was sort of indifferent, but, she basically just came out and said, "Do you want to fuck?" and she was the kind of person who was kind of a nagger, and It was almost summer. I mean, school was almost out. In fact, to go to the movies, I had skipped school and missed 2 finals that I had to make up later in the week. But I said to her, "Are you going to bug me all summer about this?" Because she would, you know. I said, "Like, why don't we just do this and we can be done with this?" So we went to the park, and I got laid for the first time, peoples. And the theme song from the movie Flashdance was playing on the radio, so every time I hear that song, my dick giggles. But, yeah. So it's a special day for me. So, but, I'm sure you guys don't care. But hey, I'm still alive, so fuck you. What's going on in the world? Egypt Air has once again proven to the world that Isaac Newton was right, that gravity does work. It was the terrorists! Yes. It was a bomb! And that if you put a very large, heavy metal object in the air and don't add any thrust to it, it will fall out of the sky and shatter into 1 billion pieces. I'm going to go on record now and say this was not terrorism. This was a strange mechanical malfunction in the avionics bay, which is located directly under the cockpit. Cockpit! Somehow or another, it sparked a fire, which in the avionics bay is where all the computers that basically control the plane are. And the fire knocked it out, and when it knocked it out, you couldn't control the plane. And so it just kind of went corkscrewed into the Mediterranean. It's very unlikely that it was a bomb or an incendiary device that caused it, because the avionics bay is a very difficult thing to access. You pretty much have to physically remove panels and then crawl into it. It's not one of those things that you just, you know, like the cockpit where you just walk into it. Cockpit! Cockpit! Peanuts! So, I'm not saying it couldn't be. I mean, it could have been some sort of incendiary device, but the fact that the smoke alarms went off 2 minutes before communications ended, or before it crashed, there was a smoke alarm, and then a fire warning, and then all hell broke loose. It was, I think it was an unfortunate accident. Why? I don't understand why ISIS or Hezbollah or the National Rifle Association hasn't taken credit for this yet. I mean, they're not good enough to bring the plane down themselves, but they sure as hell can lie about it, because everybody assumes it was the terrorists. Why not take credit for it and scare everybody? But what can you do? Let's see what else is going on. Donald Trump. Asshole! That's all I got to say about him. This past week, ended the Cannes Film Festival in the lovely south of France. And there are a couple of interesting films that I'm looking forward to that came out of the film festival. Steven Spielberg's Big Fucking Giant will be a big summer hit. I don't know why they couldn't have changed the title. I guess that was the name of the book that the film was based on, and the kids know that. But you're telling me 4th graders aren't going around going Big Fucking Giant. I think they could have come up with something else. But
Big farting giant.
what the hell? And more importantly, Woody Allen. And again, I think for the 13th or 14th time. Man, rank. And
That's for you, Lumpy Chumpkins.
yeah, don't pick your nose. has a film. I believe it was in competition. I don't know, but Cafe Society, which marks an interesting, very interesting collaboration, which I'm sure none of you care about, but I'm a film buff, so I will tell you know. Woody Allen has been known over the years to work with some of the best cinematographers in the business, and one of them that had eluded him for many, many years was Vittorio Storaro, who most notably was Bernardo Bertolucci's cinematographer. He's won 3 Oscars, Apocalypse Now, Reds, and The Last Emperor. And he's been still semi-active. He's 70-something now, 74, so he's slowing down a little bit. How the two got together, I don't know. But, and this is also another fact, it's the first film, I can't call it a film, movie, that Woody Allen's made that was not shot on film. Storaro has, like many cinematographers, have pretty much abandoned film for high-definition video. And they use the Sony F65 camera and Cooke S4 optics. Sweet! English lenses! So that film won't be out, I don't think, until September. Yeah, September. So, geez. Sorry, folks. I'm still recovering, so I have a very little energy. What's going on in your
comments.
world? Welcome to my wicked world. I watch way too much Disney. It's ridiculous. But there's so much trim, man.
Are you going to BronyCon this year?
I would say there's probably a 99.9% chance that it won't happen.
Send us money to go and we will.
If you want to start a GoFundMe campaign, or put us in a documentary movie, or whatever, and come up with $2,500, $3,000, we'll go and we'll do Hey Dudes from there instead of the corner of the bedroom. But no, I don't think we will. So no.
Cooper Sly King.
Come
Hi,
on!
Dad. Hi, Dad. Can I try to create you guys an intro?
Yes, that's cool as hell. Try it. But you see, we have a rule on this show. We don't do retakes. We do everything in one take, and there's no editing. It goes straight from the camera to YouTube. So to add an opening or a closing would require editing. So we would have to see how difficult that process is, because right now the way we do it, I mean, the show is uploaded within a half an hour from when we shoot it. So that might slow the process down. And I want to remain topical and alive. So we'll see. I mean, try it. I'd love to see one. I'd like to see more fan art. I was going through my files today and found the first one that we received. The one where I'm like this, with Anchor Baby and the grape soda. It was fucking brilliant, man. I still laugh my balls off with that. Man, more fan art. That would be awesome. So, oh, they give me lots of Percocet too.
Remember,
I'm with you, Prince.
I remember the first episode, Dad thought Trump was a total joke. Now he's rooting for him?
No, I wasn't rooting for him. See, Anchor Baby was. See, the joke, people always ask why we call the cat Anchor Baby. The cat's name is Mittens. When we did the very first show, I joked that I was going to have Donald Trump on the next show. Well, the next show came, and of course, naturally, I didn't have Donald Trump, but I brought the cat on, and we pretended that it was Donald Trump's cat. And for lack of any other ideas, the name Anchor Baby just popped into my head, because at the time, the whole Anchor Baby Mexican bullshit thing was in the news.
Pink Floyd?
Pink Floyd. And,
shit.
And the name Anchor Baby just kind of stuck. So the joke is that Anchor Baby would support Donald Trump. But fuck no, God no. Donald Trump is, well, it's giving him too much credit to say he's the Antichrist. That was Ted Cruz. But he is basically a fissure on the anus of the world, and it needs to be lanced. And if any of you fuckers vote for him, so help me God, I will find you, I will come through the computer and chew off your nutsack. Okay.
Can you guys please bring the camera with you when you guys are driving somewhere?
We did a video like that about a year ago. I don't remember. You uploaded it. I don't know how to find it, though. Yeah, we might.
It's on the interwebs.
It's on the interweb, yeah. Just Google bald fuck and see what comes up. Well, right now, I'm kind of confined to the house for a while. In a couple of weeks, when I get my... Hello. When I get my...
It's a hot chick!
Hello!
Nudes!
That is probably the biggest clitoris I have ever seen in my life. Oh my God, it's like a fist. It's like a goddamn circus peanut.
Peanuts!
But a couple of weeks when I'm back to myself and feeling goofy, it's spring. We will go out and do something. And, we're not going to do a tour to the house because the house is a fucking disaster, but we go somewhere else, go to the park or maybe down to the pool or something and do an episode. And
do you
but
want...
the problem with that is if we do an episode, I don't wear pants. So that's kind of the reason that we always do it in this spot, because I got no pants on. And if we went out somewhere else to do it, I would insist on not wearing pants. And I can see where that would be an issue. I don't know, we'll work on it.
Do you watch any of the doom and gloom people on YouTube, like Alex Jones and... yeah.
No, I don't. Actually, I don't spend a tremendous amount of time goofing around on the internet. Like most people, I'm hopelessly addicted to Facebook, and I find myself checking it way more often than I need to, because I don't really give a fuck what any of these people are doing, and they really don't give a fuck what I'm doing. But, and I compulsively check my email even though I never get anything. So, but other than that, I don't really, I'd rather watch the Disney Channel, so. But yeah, I mean, some of these guys, they're all fuckers. I mean, but that's what's great about this society, is you can say this weird shit and you don't get killed for it. So, like in Bangladesh.
Dad, can you give me a shout out? That's from Drew Hart.
Drew Hart, you're the man.
He still owes you $5.
That's right. I don't have a PayPal account, so just mail it to me.
Yeah.
Send us licorice. I'd rather have licorice than $5. Where are we at? Okay, I guess it's time to wrap it up. Well, it's good to still be alive. Maybe we'll get this back on a regular schedule.
Sure.
We'll see. I don't know. Because I'm sitting around doing nothing. We're gonna be. Hey!
I'm gonna dedicate that to Jesse.
All right, that one, and it reeks too. I'm gonna be sitting around bored a lot, so we may do more of these. You may get sick of me soon. So anyway, so until next time, if I don't die in my sleep, hey dudes!